And we're back. Okay, let's go see this general guy. And you are? Wait, weren't you with the Bracer Guild? Too bad, not today. Today we're here on official business. Estelle produced Mayor Mabel's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then. Let us through. Alright, General Morgan, huh? Whoa! Hello? Hello, birdie. What are you? You're a rimmer, huh? And you're not particularly weak to anything. I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, Joshua learned Flicker. Line, attack, slices defenses, dulls senses. Okay. Oh, penetrates. Oh, whatever's in the line. Oh!
Alright, we're good to go.
That was pretty good, Joshua. So those guys weren't afraid of the bird? And his companion, other bird? Air strike. I would have thought these guys would have been weak to Earth. What the? Oh, geez, what? Okay. Don't do that. Alright. What the hell is that? Hello? 500. Jeez, that thing is weak to fire. Alright, time for some fried chicken. Burn! 1020. 4 digits. Let's do it again. Ow. What the hell, fried chicken. And finish off the bird.
Alright, we're good to go.
Tender poultry. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. They call for backup, and it's a giant bird. And it's weak to fire. Super weak to fire. Also, don't use don't use magic on them, because they reflect that. Also, don't know what that was about, but that thing did a lot of damage, as you can see my health right now. No, we're not saving. No, I did save off screen. If you cared, which you probably don't. Alright, all healed up. Alright, Morgan, where are you? Tired of this place already. Is the giant bird? The birds don't give out a lot of XP, but they do give out a good bit of Sepith. Alright, the Erebonian border. Yeah, we may share a border, but it looks like y'all are judging a little far off your turf. This is the Haken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and its rampart that protects Liberal and from foreign threats. As it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberal. Yeah, it's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Reluctantly. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you're starting, you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Alright, Morgan, please don't throw me in jail. I would much appreciate that. Hello. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Nice one, dude. Okay, this is probably the barracks they were talking about. Hello. Oh, it's a shop. What do you got? Vegetable sandwich, potluck, and a shell. I'm gonna buy one, because that can be useful for later. Also, with how many I've been fighting, geez, I could... You know what? I'm gonna sell off some Sepith here. Let's sell off 40 there. And 40 here. Yeah, I don't feel right doing this, but I mean, it's an option, and Sepith isn't really an issue with those big old birds. Oh, money. Alright, yeah, that's all you had. That blonde-haired man over there is a rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. Hello? What a surprise. This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. He's got a face portrait, so that means he's important. Okay, General Morgan. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Asen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense in that case. It's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Scheherazade, this is not an excuse for you to be drinking, okay? Well, time to wait. Oh, sound different. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you? You say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. Know exactly who you are. We are? Indeed, your bracers know. How'd you... We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but I'm actually not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like the glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Oh, God. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you... Are you one of the men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies of cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. So, is he bisexual? I guess. Maybe? I don't know. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scared me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Ha! Hey, you three. Oh? It's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Very well. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? Why are you coming with us? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Huh, you noticed? Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good mademoiselles. Of course we're gonna mind. Now get you, shoo, shoo. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with this general. And let's do just that. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yes, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Give me just a sec. Sorry about that. Alright, General Morgan, last door on the left. The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Haken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Linde disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size has crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motive must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General?
I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Co., claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family.
The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it?
Certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them?
Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose.
Estelle.
Oops.
You had a run-in with them in Roland? I'd heard that some of their gang had shown up in Roland region, but
I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth.
I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians, but I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids?
Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men!
He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately.
Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs.
You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pulled underhanded actions that bracers can't be trusted.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
What did you just say?
Holy cow. Shara's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl!
The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your heart to bloom. I'm not singing anything. I'll let him go on. I need a drink. So, is he a bard? Do we have to deal with a bard? I'm surprised we're not just going back to arguing. Boo, you stink. Where's the tomatoes to throw? It looks like you all understand what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Oh, great, he's a hippie. Good. Whoa! What's going on with this Sprite? Sprite's glitching out. Huh. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Asen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Well, his sprite is back to normal. Ha ha ha. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Dude, stop following us. Let me try and introduce myself again. I am Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Huh. You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad.
Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now wait just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Uh-oh. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit... Wow, Joshua, wow. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Sharon, now wait just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua... Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you all right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about some grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Oh, now we've got a new party member. Alright, you. Oliver, he uses guns. Okay. Not quite what I expected. At least I think that's a gun. So the bard has a gun. That's just funny to me. Alright, so... Whoa, wait a sec. He has his slots open already? Jeez. So he's got a couple of Mirage, a Fire Quartz, Clock Up, but that's time. How is he able to have time but no time quartz? Whatever. Anyway, let's give him Earth with defense. And Chaos Brand. Alright, what does that do? Muddles an enemy's cognitive abilities. Confuse. Okay. I'll keep that on him for a little bit. Alright, so we have, the rest of my party has 2 slots that need to be open. He only has 1. So that might be a little grinding in my future. We'll see. How about we test him out in battle? Where's one of them birds? Come here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Alright, Oliver. That was your name, right? Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of one of them. Let's see. Incredibly powerful, yeah. Burn the other.
Okay. Alright, so he's got a wide attack radius, but his movement is about the same as everyone else's, so... Alright, let's have... So it'll confuse this thing if I use it on it, right? Burn the chicken, burn the chicken, burn the chicken. Make some nuggets. Alright, Chaos Brand. And the bird's confused. Alright. Now to burn it. Just getting the taste, making it taste better by confusing it and burning it.
Alright, we're good to go.
And he starts off at level 13, huh? Okay, he starts off with less experience than we do. Alrighty. Okay, so to Bose. Fast forward, go. I saw something. Just making sure I don't run into anything. Well, that encounter with General Morgan went a lot better than I anticipated. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I had imagined. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? Huh. I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor, What I meant to say is, I guess is, the place. The Anteros, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, huh? Renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mira with that crap? Huh. I've stared at the main opera singer as the great theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the general to Lugren. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that, too. So first, we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, we're going to report our conversation with General Morgan. And we're going to see if that Amberol Tower has anything in quest-wise. I'll see you guys then.